Hi, this is Trick72. So we found out a couple days ago that our own government does not want us to find out what the Saudi involvement in 9/11 is. So I don't know what further proof you need that our government is completely inept or unable, unwilling, or complicit with the terrorists that are trying to attack this country. I mean, this is just crazy that our government would not want us to know about this and is blocking the public from seeing what is going on. And the Saudis are threatening to disinvest in whatever in this country because of this. Yeah, clearly this is a relationship that we need to sever. I want to raise attention to you about a story that happened a few weeks ago that probably did not cross your eyes. This is from CBS Los Angeles. There was a group of approximately 17 armed men that were apparently training in a remote part of Apple Valley, which is near San Bernardino. They were training with long guns and reportedly shouting Allah Akbar. All the names, all of the people were released. Most of the guns were registered. No names were released because they said no crime was being committed, but the FBI is investigating. So we have seen time and time again where, like in the previous San Bernardino attack, that the FBI was prevented from doing their job. We have seen in the Boston bombings where the FBI apparently didn't know what who these suspects were, even though they had a file on them a couple of years ago. Again, these people were already, living in this country. They already had clear pictures of them, and yet they could not figure out who they are. They asked the public for help. Who are these people? Please help us. But even though they already had a file on them and that they were already warned by the Russian government about these Boston bombers. And then when you look at people like Mohammed Atta, the supposed 9/11 mastermind, when you take a look at his travels, whether or not you believe he was really a hijacker or not, I do believe his travels were real, and you see him traveling to hotspot after hotspot, importing in, people for this, flight school, over and over again. There's just no way that this person could not have been red flagged. I mean, it's not like this was pre-computers or anything in 2001. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, and we find out in many cases that the visa applications of people from these hot spot countries are shredded after a year or something like that. And if we've seen anything with these terrorists, that they are, very patient, and they take years to plan their attack. Again, the San Bernardino attackers, the guns were bought, well beforehand. So, again, the government is completely unable to protect you from terrorist activity. I don't know what proof more you need that we are on our own, and that you need to take measures to defend yourself. I'm very sure there's going to be, another attack in the U.S. Especially worried about here in California, where all of the metropolitan areas are pretty much a gun-free zone. as far as having guns outside the home. I fear the few security guards at the ballpark or at the amusement park is not going to cut it. So I will show a link to the CBS Local article. It also includes a video. I encourage you to watch it. I encourage you to look on Wikipedia at the travels of Muhammad Atta and ask yourself, how could have this been possible that this guy slipped through the tracks? Again, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've been seeing anything unusual going on, and I will catch up with you later. This is Turk72 out.